I've been thinking about the I've been thinking about the DC universe, whatever they call it these days. You know, the live action movies, and I think it's kind of a tragedy that they gave it to Zack Snyder in the first place. But it could have been fixed, without involving Josh Whedon. All they had to do was simply put Zack Snyder's name over the Justice League. That's all they had to do. Just put Zack Snyder's name over the Justice League. And it would have been like a, Elseworlds deal. And he could have finished his project, I'm not saying that, it wasn't interesting. I watched it on HBO Max and it was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't what I thought, you know. I feel like Zack Snyder missed the point when he was making the movies from Man of Steel to Justice League and everything. I feel like he missed the point because he didn't understand what the assignment was. They wanted a MCU-like universe and whatnot. And I think that the tragedy is that, the characters that Zack Snyder were given were the prototypes of to make today's superhero. He got the original molds, if so to speak, and he did his own thing and whatnot. And it was a mess, to me. I didn't like the drab design and lack of color, just anything, And it bore that out when Aquaman and Wonder Woman came out, and did big time business and better than Justice League and everything. Unfortunately, it gave Patty Jenkins a career, and she has a lot of hubris, and that bore itself out in a really horrible 1984 sequel. And then we have yet to see what's going to happen to Aquaman, but I've seen him in a black version of his suit, and that doesn't bode well. And I don't know if the Flash is ever going to come out. Who knows? Everything's on delay. And it really doesn't bother me all that much, considering the people that's working behind the scenes, they fail to understand the project. Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman, they're original prototypes for other superheroes. I don't know how you can mess that up. So, I thought that, I just do my own thing. Since this, it's just my free range channel, I decided I'd, just throw my 2 cents in. It's kind of like a what if. And to me, if Warner Brothers wanted, if Warner Brothers wanted an MCU style universe, this is what I would have done. I would have, I would have made it a tiered, interconnected universe, whatnot. What I mean by that is that certain characters would fit into certain categories and interlocked, and you just work over years to get to that Justice League. But like, just be honest, a really decent Superman movie can make as much money as the first Avengers. Very easy, especially with what we have today and the way of technology and personnel and shit, But they don't have the vision. So what I'm saying is that, as far as making a viable DCEU, DC, whatever the fuck, a DC Marvel type universe, they should have tiered it, They should have made it 3 tiers. Alright, and that first tier would have been street level, right? And that would have been like, Batman and Suicide Squad and the Bat Family and whatever else you could squeeze in there. And I would have had like a, an adventure tier. That'd be shit like Aquaman and Wonder Woman, Shazam. You can squeeze those things in. And then the final tier would have been like Superman, Green Lantern, New Gods, etc., make that all one universe like Guardians of the Galaxy or something. You have Superman around, he fights really big things, you can ground it on Earth, but, you have Superman off planet, doing stuff, or experiencing these huge, world-shattering events and whatnot. And, the whole goal would be at the end of the day, Warner Bros. Would have so much profit, they would just destroy the MCU. Not saying, I'm a big DC fan. Actually, I read Marvel a lot when growing up, and, I did read DC, but a lot of the characters didn't catch on with me other than the original Trinity. I know of the characters because I was an avid comic book reader, but I was a Marvel guy growing up. But, like, even, all things considered, I knew that DC had something special in his hand. They gave it to the wrong guy. Even as forcing Christopher Nolan to executive produce that Man of Steel movie was a bust and whatnot. They didn't need him. If they wanted him to do anything, they should have had him executive produce like street level movies for the DCEU, as a consultant. Because I'm just telling you, it could work. Make the Bat Family its own universe. Make Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and you know Shazam. Maybe you can squeeze in the original Justice League with Black Adam into that category, and then on top you'll have Superman, Green Lantern is the police of the universe. Uh, the New Gods. As a backdrop for a big bad like Darkseid or something. No, they didn't do it. They just tried to get to the finish line quick. They tried to take shortcuts, and they've been playing catch up ever since. Waste so much goddamn money. They waste so much money and shit. And they still waste the money now on HBO Max with a lot of these movies they're putting out. I think they're trash. I think they're fucking trash. I recently saw the new Batman movie. I liked it. It was different and whatnot. But I'm just saying, there's room for so much more. And so that being said, I'll leave you. I made a little. I made a little representation of what I'm talking about here. And whatnot. I'll just leave it for you to, to ponder what I'm talking about. And I'm probably going to do some more, what if type, episodes. Anyway, that being said, take care. Have a nice day. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you would like to. I will be loading this channel up with content.